This is the epitome of fun because it's, well, no better than a standard F-150 at tolling, at hauling, and really it's not all that practical. But you're not buying something like this because it's practical. You're buying something like this because it's fun. Hello, my name is Jimmy and welcome to the 2024 F-150 Raptor. This is unfortunately the EcoBoost version. I previously had the V8 supercharged Raptor R and that was a whole lot of fun. But I said in that video, chances are this is the more economical one. This is the one you can kind of live with a little bit more as it's just a little bit more sensible. However, driving it for the past week, I don't think the sensible option is the one to go for. Let me explain. While you still get all the Raptor looks, and for 2024, you got this updated front end, love the daytime running lights and the marker lamps up here. It's just an absolutely stunning vehicle. Behind the big wheels and tires, you got the Fox internal bypass live valve shocks. Round bag, of course, we got the 5.5-foot bed, LED taillights, and I do like the exhaust. Have a listen. The bed's your typical F-150 bed, 5.5 feet. You got your Pro Power on board on the side. Pretty typical stuff here. The back seats, well, it's superbly comfortable. It's huge. Of course, it's a quad cab F-150. You can put all your kids in here. No problems getting 3 seats across. So yeah, it's very, very spacious. Up front, these seats are comfortable as well. They're heated, they're cooled, they're bucketed. So it actually holds you in decently well. You got your performance Raptor steering wheel in front of you with a bunch of buttons, including all the drive mode, exhaust, suspension, like everything's on here. You got your metal paddle shifters on the back, digital cluster behind that. Pretty customizable. Depending on drive mode, that switches around. You got a heads-up display that is full color and that shows a lot of information. The infotainment works well. I mean, it's Ford's latest sync system. It has wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. I mean, all the doodads. It hasn't failed on me, which is definitely a good thing. And you still get a bunch of physical buttons underneath for your volume, tuning, and your climate control knob. So it's not like the Lightning, for example. I mean, overall, the interior, yes, it's been upgraded from the standard F-150. You got some full carbon fiber, some stitching here and there, but it's still pretty typical F-150. You're not going to get the best interior in here. Some would say the TRX is a nicer place inside, but you know what? You can't get a TRX anymore. Well, at least for the next model year anyways. But let's go for a drive because we gotta feel what that 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6 does. With 450 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque, it is no slouch. Let me demonstrate. It makes all sorts of noises, much better than the first gen Raptor, much better. But it is still a V6, it's not that good old V8 that you get in the Raptor R. I do admit that the Raptor R sounds better than this. But this isn't bad. This is more than acceptable. And of course, the powertrain isn't so much a party piece. It's a suspension. It's what it's capable to soak up. This is a truck right off the showroom floor that you can go desert bashing. There's not a lot of trucks that can do that. Actually, Ford makes 3 trucks technically that can do that. But we'll gloss over that. The F-150 is It's just so comical. I mean, it's a huge truck. It can do a lot of things. It has a big enough engine to make big enough noises that other people will kind of get out of the way. And to be honest, yeah, it's quick enough. You don't really need the 700 horsepower of the Raptor R, although it would be nice, wouldn't it? I gotta admit, the Raptor here, this is a whole lot of fun. It really is. Yeah, fuel economy has been suffering a little bit when you have a heavy foot, but it's still a whole lot better than the Raptor R. And that's what this one's about, right? The EcoBoost. It's a little bit more sensible. It still makes a whole lot of noise. It still makes people get out of the way. It's still very capable. And it can still tow like, what, 80 to 100 pounds? Sure, it's not as much as a standard F-150, but 80 to 100 pounds is a lot. And I think the payload's like 1,400. So yeah, it's definitely good enough for most people in your everyday needs. It's the one truck that can really do it all. And with gas prices soaring, I guess it makes a little bit more sense than the Raptor R. In any case, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy more sounds of the Raptor, and maybe I'll put in some Raptor R music as well. In any case, thank you so much for watching, and well, I'll catch you next time. Take care.